Right everyone, Dan Central here, and welcome to a new video. And this is just a video just to make as many people as possible aware of a campaign that myself and as many people as possible I'd love to get involved with to help out my dear friend Martin Murphy, who used to own a gaming shop in Spalding in Lincolnshire called GameLink. Now, we opened this shop about 5 years ago, and we basically all met up for an amazing event, which is the one that I went to in 2011, the Ultimate Gamer 2011, and he'd had it open for a bit before then, but I didn't get there until 2011, and I had some of the most amazing moments, experiences, memories of my life there, and I met so many great people, which if it wasn't for that shop I wouldn't know today, both in the flesh and on YouTube. It was an amazing shop. It had such a great range of stock across a variety of different retro systems and current gen, and Martin's just an absolute legend bloke. He's such a nice guy. He always put others before himself, I used to go up and see him and the friends that I'd made there quite frequently, that I wouldn't have met if it wasn't for the shop. And just had some of those amazing experiences there. Guys like Sam Woodrow, Stephen Coles, people like, I met the Gebs 24 there, X-File 2708 was there, the original event in 2011, Interghost, Matthew Sorrell, his name on YouTube escapes me though, apologies, Retro Bob, good friend Bob, I think he's Retro Bob 2084, I believe, Airwolf Gamer, and just so many people were there. And a separate event as well, called Mission Ispossible. It was my birthday on the event, and we all went out for an Indian takeaway, Indian meal takeaway. It was a restaurant, we was in the restaurant. Indian meal in a restaurant, and they all wished me happy birthday, and Martin actually bought me a Nintendo DS cake with Super Mario on it, and I have to say that's one of the best birthdays I've ever had, ever. So everything was going great, and I used to go up and see them quite a bit when I was able to, when I was free and stuff like that, and I bought quite a few games from them and would do joint pickups videos. I used to go up and see them for like a weekend as well, and I'd stay around Martin's, and we'd basically go bowling, we'd go clubbing. One time we actually went and all did karaoke, and it was just amazing being surrounded by such awesome people that you got on with so well, and you just had a laugh with. You had an absolute blast. Like I said, with the clubbing, that was so funny. I remember going there with Martin and some of the guys there, Stephen Coles and Sam Woodrow, and even people like Interghost, Shock 16 and Evil Slothman, who I've known for a while, since when I was on YouTube the first time, and just got some great pictures, and it was just, it was so good, so good. And just the events that Martin would run, he put so much time and effort into these events. I remember when we were doing a video for Ultimate Gamer 2012, and I was involved in the promo video for that with Martin and Sam Woodrow, and we were going through the games that you could choose, and we recorded that all in his shop as well, and it was so fun. And every time you went there, you could just play whatever games you wanted. He'd have them on show. You could try before you buy. And he was just a great guy to talk to, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It had an upstairs as well, where there was even more games on show, that you could, have a blast on, tournaments, and just the variety of stuff that was there was just absolutely wicked. And I remember spending hours there and then going out in the evening with them, and I became very, very good friends with Martin and his family as well. His lovely, lovely wife Claire. And I just felt very privileged to know him, really, and to have met the people that I did. And it was just like a central hub where everyone could go to kind of meet up as well, and get involved and battle each other on various games and stuff. So anyway, that was going on, and it was absolutely brilliant. And then suddenly it seemed to go so quickly, because I think when you're having fun as well, it goes so quickly. And no sooner had I got involved with GameLink and been there for quite a few events and that, no sooner had it seemed to have started, it seemed to have suddenly gone. one day he had to close down the shop, and I'm not going to go into anything personal because it's his business and stuff like that, and you know, this goes quite public, but it was just to do with like issues that were outside his control. It wasn't his decision. He was basically in a situation where he couldn't, just to do with like finance and stuff really, yeah, no sooner had it begun and it stopped. I was devastated. I'm not gonna lie, I don't care admitting this on YouTube, because you know, I'm an honest person. You can take from that what you will, but you know, you can say what you like about it, but I don't really care. I'll just be honest. I did cry because I'd met so many amazing people there, and then it just seemed like, you know, it was like gone. So it was very sad, and I've obviously kept in touch with most of the guys anyway, and since then, well, today really, being the 6th of November, Martin suddenly made us aware that he's campaigning to get the shop back, to actually bring it back. And you know, up until today, we've been saying to each other, me and Martin and the other guys, we've been constantly saying, you know, it needs to come back. It's ridiculous. Like, everything's gone. You know, we had such great memories and times there. We need to resurrect that. And we've been hashtagging bring back Game Link to try and get trending and stuff. But I wasn't too sure if it was going to make much of an impact. And then suddenly Martin mentions today that he's actually now campaigning to get the shop back and up and running on the streets of Spalding. Well, you can imagine, I was just overwhelmed by that. That's one of the best pieces of news I've heard in a long time. To be able to relive and, you know, start that up again is just amazing. You know, there were so many great gamers that went there. Steve Benway went there. Jurassic Junkie went there, Gamers Keep went there, Luke, I don't know if he's still active on YouTube, but he was there, amongst just loads of others. There were so many people there. Ninja Bear Hug, I'm sure Ninja Bear Hug was there as well at one point. So, just great people, and you know, Game Link was kind of up and running when I was on YouTube the first time round as well, and obviously since I've come back for the second time, I've met so many more new people. So if this was to actually happen, you know, there's always potential, depending on obviously where the, you know, certain gamers live. If they live in the UK and then if they live within driving or commutable distance, obviously that's going to play a big factor. But if it is feasible for certain people, the idea is that it can then open up to the newer generation, I suppose, that I've met since I come back, that were not aware of, you know, Game Link when it was open before. If it was to reopen, they will now be made aware of it and could experience it for their first time, which would be great, because then a whole kind of new generation that never experienced it the first time round could come and experience it if it reopens. So I know it's already like 8 minutes into the video. Yeah, I'm so passionate about this campaign and the shop itself that I've rambled on a little bit. But basically, there is a pledge page that Martin's made. You don't have to pledge. You do not have to donate money. If you don't want to. All that we're asking really is that you get as many people as possible aware of this campaign and this whole, you know, project as possible. Literally just by sharing, retweeting, hashtag bring back Game Link. If you was aware of it the first time round, please, you know, spread the tweet. If you weren't and you're interested, you know, you're welcome to ask us about it and what it was all about. And then if you are interested, then maybe you'd be kind enough to then tweet it, even if you haven't experienced it, you know, in person. But you know, by doing this, you're heightening the chances of being able to in person, you know, at some point. So basically, what it is, I've got the laptop here because I'm just going to bring the page up. I've already donated. I donated £50 because I'm so passionate about it and I want it back that badly, but you don't have to. So I will put the link underneath this video, which will take you to the Crowdfunder page, which will tell you how much has been pledged so far and how long we've got left. We've basically got 58 days to raise £5,000. Now, if it doesn't happen, if we can't quite hit that amount, then you get your money back. If you've pledged, you actually get your money back. So you don't sort of, if it doesn't happen, you don't feel like you've lost out or anything. You do get the money back. But obviously, if it does happen and we do hit the target, then obviously everything will just be amazing, and it will all happen, and then you've made a massive difference to this whole thing taking place. So in fact, I haven't refreshed this page for a while, so oh, wicked. Some more people have pledged money. You don't have to pledge money. This is not a video to say, I want you to, dig deep in your pockets and, pledge. It's not that at all. This video is to just make you guys aware that if you did experience it the first time round, potentially it could come back. And if you didn't experience it, then there might be a chance you can experience it now for yourselves if you're, in the UK and it happens and you can get down there to see it. So we've basically raised £185 so far, so just short of 200, and it's not long been active. Martin only really made this page active about an hour ago, something like that, as I sit here now, and we're already on £185. So we've got 56 days left, and we're just seeing if we can do it. I mean, there is definitely a chance that we could do it. I mean, if you think about it, 58 days in total. What's that? That's 2 months, isn't it? Yeah, it's about 2 months, give or take a few days. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. I suddenly doubted myself then. Yeah, so if I do... Yeah, that's about right. Because if I do 58 divided by 2, that's 29. And okay, some months have, 30 or 31 days. So give or take a day or two, it's about 2 months worth that's there. So we've got about 2 months then to try and raise £5,000 to get the shop back open again. If you are kind enough to donate, if you want to, it would be very, very much appreciated. If you can't, it doesn't matter. I'm not asking you to. You don't have to. Just if you could at least just on Twitter or even on Facebook or even on both, if you could just hashtag bring back game link, all one sentence, so that it all links the whole lot together, and just trend it, just circulate it around you, Twitter and Facebook, and try and get as many people that you know of aware of it as possible. If they need more information on what it was or what it's for, they can, you're welcome to get hold of us and stuff like that. I'll put the links underneath to the Crowdfunder page and also the Facebook group that Martin set up, which is basically hashtag bring back game link. So if you're not too sure about what this is all about and you want some more information, you're interested, you can use the links below to see what it's all about and what's going on. I'll also put, in fact, thinking about it, I'll also put some links underneath to a video diary that I did of the event of Ultimate Gamer 2011, because I did a whole video diary of the whole event from pretty much start to finish in different parts, so you can see what it was like in visual wise, as well as the Mission Ispossible event that we did as well. So you can see what the shop looked like back then, and if it's something that you watch the video and you think that's really decent, then again you can find out more and potentially get the word about to people. So that's pretty much it. Facebook group, I'd love for you guys to join and support us. The Crowdfunder page I'll put a link to so you can see how much has been raised so far. You don't have to pledge unless you want to. Obviously if you do, it'd be absolutely amazing. Obviously I'll put some links down to some YouTube videos I did in the past when I was there in person myself shooting with the camera, so you can see what it was like as well. Okay, so yeah, like I say, please don't think this is a video where I'm like trying to force people to spend money, because it's not that at all. It's just trying to get my word out there about the project in as many different forms as I can. I've been doing it via tweets and Facebook posts and stuff, but this is just another form that I can get it out there as well, where I can talk to the camera as well, and so I can just try as many avenues as I can. Oh, excuse me. I can try as many avenues as I can to get it out there. So I can't really contain my excitement at the minute. I know we're still, we've still got a way to go, but considering this is the first day that the page has gone live, and we're nearly on £200, so yeah, that's absolutely amazing. If you experience the shop yourself, you've got that kind of personal kind of experiences and memories of it. If you haven't, then you might get to experience it in the future if you get involved. So there we go. links underneath. Please get involved. I'd love for you guys to do so. I've been Dan Central. You've all been awesome. Thank you for watching this video. Please do check out the links. Martin Murphy is an absolute awesome guy. He deserves this so much because he puts in so much effort to everything that he does. He's a great guy. Like I said, he always puts others before himself. The amount of times that I went up to visit him and the friends that I made up there, and he used to just drive us around to different places. If we wanted to go bowling, or if we wanted to go out for a meal or clubbing, or if we needed to get hold of other people that were further afield to bring back, he would actually drive us all over the place to do it, and he never asked for anything in return or anything like that. Even though we sort of did, you know, we did say, you know, do you want, you know, petrol money and stuff, but he never ever expected anything from us in return. He would just do it. He's got a heart of gold, and you know, he deserves this big time. So if you're interested, get involved. If you want any information, you can comment underneath or get involved with the links. Get involved with the Facebook group. You can post on there. Martin's on that group. If you want to get hold of him directly, he's on that Facebook group. Hashtag #BringBackGameLink. You can get hold of him directly and ask him any questions that you may have, and he'll probably answer it better because it was his business that he's trying to resurrect. So thank you very much, everybody. I'm so excited because it'd be like reliving my past if this does happen. Yeah, just let me know if you need any more information. Thanks very much, and everyone, let's get together and let's bring back Game Link. Oh, and very quickly, just a quick mention to some other guys that I've just thought of that I was going to mention in the previous part that I've made great friends with, and that is the awesome Arthur Sharman, Adam Fogg, his girlfriend Emily Fogg, Matt Allinson and his wife Shara Allinson, and there was someone else, Jason Schneider, him too, and Jason Lane as well, who was Airwolf Gamer, I believe. So yeah, awesome people that I would never have met if it wasn't for Game Link. So I owe a lot to Game Link as well. A massive thanks to the shop and to Martin for enabling me to meet some awesome people. So yeah, other than that, I'm going to end it there. So thank you very much, and let's bring back Game Link.